Welcome back, man. Second stream of the day. You're in tune to Abs from Waffle TV. We saying people, man. You ducking and diving and all them things there, man. Yeah, man. Got another stream, man. Man's going for it today. But yeah, going to talk about all things Arsenal as per usual today. And I'm going to start with doing I'm going to go through the Arsenal squad and I'm going to chop it up. And I'm going to go through the Arsenal squad and I'm going to say, you know, who should start, who we should bench, who we should sell, and who we should keep, literally, yeah? So you may not like my opinions, but hell, I'm going to do it anyway. But anyway, let's share the Arsenal squad now. So I'm just going to bring up the Arsenal squad and make sure you're liking the video and all them things there and the nice things there. So if you can see the screen now. So we're going to start with the goalkeepers, of course, firstly. So we're going to go from the goalkeepers, then we're going to work our way down through the squad. So if you disagree with me, put it in the chat. Because you know what? You may have a reason why we should keep that person or why we should sell that person. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm going by how... This is probably a feeling, isn't it? So I'm going by how I'm feeling with our current Arsenal squad. What we're going to do after that as well, then we can talk about potential players that we would love to come in. So do you know what? This is like a football manager exercise, yeah? We're having fun at the moment, so don't get too serious. But let's start with the goalkeepers first, yeah? So let's start with David Raya, yeah? So David Raya, he's our number one goalkeeper, as we know it, yeah? You know, David Raya, I think he's been decent for the club. I think he's done well. You know, I think he has his moments at times, but he has very good attributes in terms of his, you know, his distribution at times. You know, he's a good shot stopper. Sometimes his positioning can be questionable, but in his Arsenal career, I think he's had quite a few clean sheets. Obviously, we have a great defense as well, but when it's been needed, you know, he's made some great saves as well throughout his small career at Arsenal. You know, let's not forget that we had the best defense last year as well, and he's part of the defense as well. So David Raya is someone I'm definitely keeping. Big up to Tybe in the building. So I'm definitely keeping David Raya, yeah? So he's a keeper. Let's go back to the next one now. So Norberto Neto. I need to make this screen a little bit smaller. There you go. I've never heard of this guy, you know. I just heard he was a loan player that we bought in. I didn't even know he's Brazilian. I didn't even know what his first name was. All I just knew is that we brought in the wrong Neto. You know, he's on loan. I don't know much about this goalkeeper. Where did he come from? Where did this guy come from? So he come through the youth ranks. Atletico Paranaense. He's next to. Oh, so he's lifted the Copa del Rey with Valencia in 2019 before joining Barcelona. Okay, where he enjoyed cup success in 2021. Neto was called into the Brazil squad in 2010 and finally made his debut 8 years later in a 5-0 friendly win over El Salvador. So obviously this guy's got a lot of experience. I'm not going to pretend that I actually know this player. Where's my mic as well? Sorry, people. So, I always forget my mic, man, but that's just me in my old age and my scatty brain, yeah? So, we only have, I think, 2 goalkeepers in us. Actually, no, we have one out who's on loan at the moment, Mr. Hine. We can talk about him in a moment. Do we have a choice? I think we have to keep him because anything happens to Raya, he's our backup goalkeeper. But we've also got someone called Hine as well. So I don't know who's better, him or Hine. You know, this one's more experienced. Hine is a young goalkeeper that's on loan doing his thing at the moment. I don't know who's better. So I'll just say bench. So Neto will be bench for now, yeah, which he is on the bench at the moment. So that is, there's going to be some obvious ones in here, people, yeah, that we already know about. But there might be some shockers as well. So you know about this player already. Yeah. Do I have to explain what we need to do with this player? I don't think I really need to say what we need to do with this player. Big up to my brother. Yeah. Yeah. If it weren't blood separating us, yeah, we'd be joint together. This is my twin. Views on sport. Yeah. Make sure you go and sub to my brother. Yeah. Yeah. My brother. Yeah. Make sure you go and sub to him. But there's no, as I said, there's going to be some players that are really obvious, and this is an obvious one. This is a keeper, obviously. So we're keeping Saliba. I don't know what I did there, but sorry about that. I think I pressed the wrong button. So let's go back to Saliba. So we've got Saliba here. The next guy, let's go back one. And right now here, this is where it's going to get a little bit spooky now with me, because Tierney, he started Arsenal career really well. You know, I think he's a very good player, but I'm not down for keeping players that, one, that don't get opportunities at the club, and two, don't really see eye to eye with the manager. Do you understand? Yeah. And if I can keep this guy, I would keep him. However, yes as well. That's the only thing with Kieran Tierney, you know. Do you know what? Now when I think about it, it's a lot more difficult than I think, you know. Big up to AFC always in the building. He's another one of my brothers, yeah. Yeah, he's another one of my brothers. Oh, do you know what? Now Views has got into my head now, because this guy is like flipping. Who's that brother in Magneto? Views has just got into my head with the Magneto thing now. Magneto press pause, because I was thinking about selling this guy. Because of the injury proneness. But now Views has just gone into my head when he just said, "Oh, the proper left back and stuff like that." But we can't listen. I'm the manager. I want to win a title. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. But I have to sell him. Thank you, Kieran. You've done a great job for me, but I'm selling him. Sorry about that. If you don't like it, people, I'm sorry, but you know, I've not seen Tierney for a year, nearly a year. Yeah, and he's only played one game. Let me change my mic. I'm going to change my mic here. Idiot business. I haven't seen him for literally a year. And I can't do the sentimental thing like certain people here. Yeah, I can't do the sentimental thing. So I'm selling his Clark. He's got to go. Yeah, I wish you all the best, Kieran Tierney, but it's time to go, my brother. AFC always says Tierney built like a candy floss. Defo sell. I'm with you, wicked. So yeah, he's I could have said the bench thing, but no. Let's. I'm gonna let him go. He has to go. You know what? 5-10 million. I'm not gonna get much for him, but you know what? It is what it is. Next, we have Mr. Benny Blanco. Now we all know about Mr. Benny Blanco carrying an injury, and you know what? He was so important to our run last season in terms of, like, you know, his defending, his going forward, his link-up play with Saka. You know, even scored a couple of nice goals last season as well, if you guys can remember. He's someone, yeah, that I'm definitely. He won't start because Timber's got that locked. So I'm going to say bench for Ben White because, you know, Timber, who knows if he gets an injury or so. Ben White, in terms of competition, yeah, this is how I look at it. This is how I look at it. Timber gets injured. Ben White comes into the team, and it's up to Ben White to keep his place before Timber comes back in. And you know what they like? You know what Arteta likes to do? He likes to put Timber on the left, innit? But I wouldn't do that. It's just two right backs fighting for the right back spot. That's how you make the healthy competition. So I'm definitely benching Ben White and keeping him obviously at the same time. So bench for Ben White. But as I said, when he gets his chance, he's going to cook. And you know what? There's going to be games where he comes in, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, where, you know what I mean? Just when we're rotating and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to put him as a bench player. And I think so far, we didn't even talk about Tomiyasu either. We haven't even spoken about the injured players as well. Yeah, it's true. No, you're right. You are right. Keep him for backup. Yeah, definitely. Ben White, bench player now. Definitely. I'm so glad we're agreeing with each other at the moment, but I don't think we're going to agree for everything. But let's see. So everyone knows how I feel about this defender now. Possible captain for us, you know, going into the future. I love this player. I'm keeping him. I ain't selling him for no one. If someone came in for a 60 million, 70 million pound deal, I'm saying nah, buy it, because I'm not breaking up the Saliba and Gabriel partnership. Yeah, those two are like among the best players in Europe right now, best defense in Europe right now. Level on goals against in the league with Liverpool, and this is an off season for them. Had the best defense in the league last season. These two, yeah, like me and Views, yeah, pause, yeah. This is what I'm saying, yeah. This is what I'm saying, yeah. Me and Views, yeah, centre backs, yeah. Do you understand? Nothing's getting past us. No content creators are getting past us with their bullshit, for real. So Gabriel, keep, yeah. I'm not even going to talk too much on this guy, yeah, and his leadership qualities and what he does in games. The last few games, he doesn't seem himself, but he's still a great player, man. He's still a bad boy, you know. Still a bad boy when it comes to it, and I think these men agree as well. Gabriel should be captain, and View says no question. So moving on. Why is it so easy at the moment? This is too easy for me. Jurriën Timberlake. One of the best right backs in the league, in my opinion. Yeah. He can do everything. He can defend, he can go forward, he can tackle. Do you know what I mean? He's good in the air. He's probably one of the most complete players, you know, in our team at the moment. Can this guy be world class one day? I'm sure he can. He may not be the Trent Alexander that does the spraying passes and diagonal long balls and all that kind of stuff. But one thing about this guy, yeah, he's tenacious. He's a beast. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Not a lot gets past him. Yeah, doesn't matter what winger's playing. Could be Ronaldo, could be Messi, could be anyone. Yeah, not many players, you know, get past him. Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't have many bad games as well. He averages, you know, 7, 6, 7, 8 per game. you understand? Yeah, so he's definitely a keeper, definitely, and I think Views obviously agrees with that as well. So it's too easy at the moment, guys. It's too easy. Next on the list. A minute, can I have a moment of silence, please? Because this is going to be the first. This is going to be the first. The first who I'm saying bye to. This guy, big up to Coach's Corner. Make sure you sub to my little young brother. Yeah, this is my little young brother here, Coach's Corner. Yeah, you ain't even hollered at me, yeah, all week. Yeah, you've been avoiding me because you know you're gonna get the smoke when I see you. But big up to you anyway, Coach's Corner. Make sure you sub to him if you haven't sub to my brother here, young brother. Yeah, tractor boy below here got mowed down. That's for another time. Don't worry, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna get you. You. I don't care if you win this week. I'm coming for you. Yeah, just remember that. Right. This is kind of like Jamaican style, yeah. Or I don't even know if it's patois, but it's Jamaican style. When it means dash way, it means get him out of my club. This guy, yeah. When we bought him, I thought, yes, this guy's going to be a good backup player. But there was one game, yeah, where man was tying up his shoes and the corner was being kicked and they scored from it. From that moment then, I was like, no. Get this guy out of my club, yeah. There was no sentimentals there, but obviously Arteta just thought, yeah, let me just keep this guy, yeah. I don't care how much it costs, yeah, to buy this. Listen, we can sell this guy for 2.5 million. He needs to come out of my club, yeah, because he's not good enough. I don't want to hear nothing about he played well in this particular game. He's not good enough as a backup player for Arsenal. So sell. Big up to everyone that's joining right now. Kiwi is rotten to sell him, yeah. Views on Sports cracking up. Big H. Luton Airport, I'm on it. Big up to Mally Talks AFC. I'm driving home myself. Obsessed. Yeah, I'm obsessed with you, guy. I'm telling you, I'm obsessed because I'm gonna cook you. But that's for another stream. Remember when he tried to hug Sane? Who's that rapper, man, when he does that face? It's always usually on Hackney's Finest. It's like a meme when he's like, I can't remember, it's a rapper, yeah, he does that meme face, man. It's so funny. It's so funny, but this guy's gone out. Views on expect petrol money of you. I want to ask the panel a question. Do you think the club will get rid of him in January? Or do you think we'll wait till the summer? Because I think we need to do business and get him out now. If Thing wants to get rid of him, if I've heard Napoli are interested in him, allegedly, get rid of him. Get rid of him. No, it's not about a rapper. It's a well-known rapper, man. But I'll have to find. I'll have to find it. When usually on Hackney Finest, man. Usually Hackney Finest. I'll tell you. I'll show you straight away. Hold on. Because you lot are just. Where is it? 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 Go to the end. There's an Henri face as well, isn't it? That they do as well. The Henri when he does his tickle face. But I've got to show you this first before I go on to the next player. Hold on. Where is he? Don't show it. It doesn't show it. They keep him till summer. I want Dean Hussein. Who's he? Who's Sen? Who's this brother? Who is Dean Hussein? I was just thinking of the Wolves centre forward for a second, but I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Is he a centre back? Who's he play for? Anyway, when I find the meme, I'll do whatever I need to do. Anyway, let's move on. So Dashway, yeah. Next, let's move down the list. Zinchenko came to Arsenal, yeah. You know, with a potential to, you know, bring in experience from Man City. Had some good games here and there, but one game that really turned me was the game against Liverpool 2 seasons ago when we rattled them. We rattled the fans, and Xhaka, I think, got booked. Did he get sent off? No, he got booked in it. And then Liverpool went on their mad one, and I'll never forget, he got nutmegged in it for the cross for Firmino to score. And I'll never forget that, because that literally, you know, gave City the title. From that moment, we were just poor from that moment. You know, if we had got through that game or won that game, Trent, yeah, that was it. Trent nutmegged him. If we had got through that game, I think we would have went on to go and win the league, because that would have been mentality monsters. But this guy, yeah, crying, talking about Arteta's secrets. Do you know what I'm saying? Apparently, he's the Joker, yeah, the funniest comedian there. And there's nothing wrong with being that. But you know what? You're also a comedian on the pitch as well. Remember Salah last season when he just took it round you, just easy like that, and just banged it top bins. Nah, not good enough. And I think he needs to come out of my club. So I'm selling his Ross. Bye. Thank you. And there's not even no memories, only bad memories. So see you later, Zinny. Who we got up next? Tommy. For real. Definitely. You know, you get that. Come here. Yeah, you keep talking, yeah. I'm gonna give you one, yeah. You know what it's about, buddy, yeah. Tommy Asu. Tomato soup. That's what I call him, yeah. You know, because you only have tomato soup when you're not feeling well, innit? Usually. And this brother is never well. So he needs to go. I need to say sayonara, whatever is in your language, and you need to come out of my club. Because we can't keep this brother. And as View says, why? He needs to go. Yeah. So thank you. And you know what? He's a decent player. He's a decent player, but he can't stay fit. Yeah. So I'm not even benching him. He's got to go. So bye. He's out. Who's up next? I don't think I'll have so many buys, you know. I don't think I'll say bye to that many people. Okay, so next one is Calafiori. No, I'll say bye to Tommy. Next one is Calafiori, yeah? Do you know what? He got a bit of a legendary status when he scored that banger against Man City, yeah. But his defending and his... For me, Calafiori's not fully fit yet. I don't think he's fully adapted to the league or the system that we play. he's not a left back, natural left back. He's a centre back. So I'm willing to give this guy a chance. I think he should be a backup centre back. So I'm willing to bench him and keep him. So I'm benching him and keeping him because I think he's only still young. I think he can improve as a centre back, not as a left back. And I think he'd be decent in a free as well, a free at the back as well. So, you know, if we're talking about being flexible in our formations, then I think he can do a job as well. He's decent on the ball. He's a bit clumsy in terms of his tackling, but I think he needs time. And I think his fitness levels aren't that great at the moment. So I'm willing to give him a bit of time. So I'm going to bench him for now. So that's Calafiori. You keep your place. Yeah. Next on the list. So now we're in the midfielders. And first person up here is Thomas Partey. Calafiori will be back playing in Italy in 2 years' time. You can't live in wide spaces. Right, people. Thomas Partey, arguably, if not, has been our best midfielder this season. Let's not talk about him being flexible and playing in the right back position, but in terms of midfield and midfield controller, he is definitely our best midfielder in the club. Obviously there's times where he's had some stinkers. Thomas Partey's had some stinkers. Let's not digress from that. He's not been great. Big up to Oregon Goon in the chat. Big up to you, my brother. I hope you're well. Make sure you go and subscribe to Oregon Goon in the building. And he's like royalty here. Thomas Partey, we can say extension, but would you see now I'm talking to the chat now because I'm unsure now. Because if I bench him, that means I want someone better to come in for him. So I'm buying someone else. If I sell him, obviously, this is a difficult one. This is a difficult one. And everyone's looking at what decision I'm going to make. Ooh. How old is he? He's in his 30s, isn't it? Is he 30? Which, look at his stats, man. Passing 89.5. You know, he's a good player, man. I remember there was a year where it was him and Rodri as the best DMs in the league. Mandy says they keep him, Partey out for Fana or Onana in, and he's 32. There was a time where I wanted to sell Partey, and I'll be real with you, you know. There was a time where he was injured because he was injured for a long time. He was out for like nearly, I think, the whole season. And he was a bit injury prone as well. This is going to be wild, yeah. And this is a difficult one for me. I'm selling him. I'm selling him because you know what, yeah? The older he gets, yeah, I don't think he's going to be that mobile. He's not going to be able to get around the pitch. We've got young DMs like Caicedo. We've got very good DMs out there that I think if we want to win a league, I think we need better than Thomas Partey. I know you can shoot me as much as you want. You can disagree with me. I know he's experienced, but I think I'm going to sell Partey. You know, I just feel that, you know, some games his legs go. Even though he was great against Brentford, you know, it's the big teams that we play that we need more energy. Yeah, Tchouaméni from Madrid. So yeah, I'm selling him. So it's a hard decision, but yeah, I'm selling him. Next on the list, Martin Odegaard or Odegaard. You know, when this Martin Odegaard is an interesting one because a lot of people rate this guy. I was hearing on other chats and other streams only yesterday that they were saying this guy was world class, and I had to like say to myself, really? Has the standards of world class gone down that much that you say this guy's world class? Now, he has some world class abilities, you know. He's very good on the ball at times. His passing is very good. Hold on. I need to charge my thing before it goes off. He's very good on the ball. He's got very good vision. You know, he can find the space. You know, his movement is good. But there's other things that I feel that he lets us down in. You know, his shooting is wild. I think sometimes when he can shoot, he looks for the pass. You know, I think he's a very unselfish player, and you know, I like him very much. I'm keeping him. I'm not getting rid of him. I'm keeping him. But I would bring in someone, you know, to possibly play alongside him because I think he needs a lot more support. But yeah, I'm keeping Odegaard. And Goon says Pedri over Odegaard, and he's saying keep. But yeah, he needs competition. I 100% agree with you. Do you know like a player like who's that guy from Barcelona? I don't know if he's plays in the same position. What's his name? Dutch guy, midfielder. What's his name? Someone give me a name. What's his name? Pablo Torres is good. Who's the guy that plays for Barcelona, man? Who's Man United wanted, but there's some money issues that they owe money. Dutch guy. De Jong, that's it. He looks all right. He looks decent, but I'll be honest, yeah, I don't watch Barcelona, so next person we have Frankie de Jong, that's it, yeah, that's the one. Next person we have is Jorginho, former Ballon d'Or listed, you know, won the Euros, you know, ex-Chelsea, came into Arsenal, you know, it's pretty good. He's been pretty decent in a lot of games. Jorginho, I think he's done okay at the club. Obviously, that slip against Chelsea last season really peed me off when he slipped, and they went on to score to draw Madison. But if you're a attack-minded team like us, you need more dynamism in that midfield spot. And for me, I just think Jorginho is a bit too slow. Yes, he's a very experienced player and stuff like that, but I think Arsenal needs some youth in that midfield now. You know, some guys that you know, can run with the ball and just you know what, you know, like a Vieira type, Rodri type. We need them types now. So yeah, JT out, too slow. Tottenham bring me kudos to the red carpet. We're going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to talk about the players in that we won. So Jorginho, bye bye. Already, there's a lot of players out already that we've already said. So out of this team so far, Sell 1, Sell 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 players so far. Okay, the next one up is Mikel Merino. What are you guys saying about this guy? Now, I want to be fair here. What I've seen is, I don't rate him, to be honest. Yeah, I've not seen nothing, but should I give him some time? Should we give him some time, or should we just sell his Ross? Tell me, chat. Should we keep him or should we sell him? For me, when he's playing, if he told me he's playing, that's the only reason I'm going to know he's playing. Otherwise, other than that, I don't know what he does on the pitch. Yes, he scored yesterday. I give him his dues. But other than that, I don't see what else this guy has to his game. I know it takes a season, yeah? Yes, it takes a season for him to adjust. So I'm going to give him time. But that time is going to be on the bench. So I'm going to bench him for now, because if we get rid of all these midfielders, we're not going to have anyone. So let's give him a bit of time. So I'm going to bench Merino for now. So I'll keep him. Next one on the list, we have Deckers. Big Decks. He's been out here before at Newcastle. We know he's bang average, but he needs time to keep. He's been here before at Newcastle. Yes, he has. It's true. Now, Declan Rice. I like Declan Rice. Former Hammer. Brilliant season last season. I think this season, I think he's tired this season. If Man City can give excuses to their players, I think we can give excuses for our players for being tired as well. You know, I don't think Arteta has utilised him well this season. You know, keep changing his positions from 8 to 6, 6 to 8. We know his best position for Arsenal is 6. So I'm keeping him. You know, I'm keeping him. I think he's a very good player. Now, he may not be to everyone's liking in terms of like skills and all that kind of stuff, but he's a leader, and that's what he said. Keep and make a blood. Yeah, man. Rice or Magdalena's captain for me. But yeah, Rice is a very, very good shout, because obviously he speaks English. He's very, you know, with the team as well. So he's out for actually the captain as well. Rice Bear is a 6, and he's wasted in an 8 there as well. Yes, so I'm keeping chicken fried rice. Who's next on the list? Okay, so the next one is Bukayo Saka, currently injured at the moment. Starboy, I think he's got 10 assists with 7 goals. Do I need to even go into all this rubbish? We're keeping him. So, do you know what? There's no point in me even talking. Definitely keeping Bukayo Saka, one of our star boys at the moment. As you can see, you know, brilliant player. Carried us a few seasons as well. It'd be nice to see him win something with the club. But I'm not even asking the chat people. Yeah, we know the deal with Bukayo. Next on the list, man like Jesus. 6 goals in the last 4 appearances. On some decent form at the moment. Views calls him James. He hasn't actually given back his name yet, so that says to me that Views isn't entirely, convinced by James. When I mean James, aka Gabriel Jesus. I've been slandering this guy, man, and I've been saying this guy needs to go. But when a man tells you he can't score that many goals, yeah, he has to go. Yeah, you've been put in charge to be our number 9, and you can't even score goals. Yeah, you've got your all round game is decent, but there were times where all I saw you doing is jiu-jitsu, and you was always on the ground. Yeah, there was one time where some guy poked your bum. He poked you in the bum, mate. Pause. Yeah. No. Jesus, thank you. You're a hard worker, but you have to go. So I'm selling your Clark. If I could get some change for you in January, I could send you back to Brazil or even Italy or one of them places. You know what I'm selling you. Yeah, we'll probably get a decent amount for him as well. Let's praise the same on his return. Sell. Everyone seems to want to sell. James can't get those wages, so got to go. Yeah, that's another factor as well. He has to go. Next on the list. So the next one, number 29. I think he's currently got, he's got 7 goals in the Premier League so far. I already know what the answer is to this one, but I want to see what the chat has to say about this one. This guy causes a lot of opinions, I would say. He causes a lot of debate. But for me, he's someone that I feel that is decent off the bench, and we have to have some kind of reality as well. No forward's going to want to stay on the bench, are they? If he's playing as a forward, I'll keep him. But if he's getting put in the midfield and all of this, then I'll sell him. But can we do better? That's the question. I think who's a better backup to Kai Havertz? Give me one name now. Yeah, don't chat. Give me one name now, or I'm benching him. Give me a better backup to Kai Havertz right now, or we're selling him. Or actually, no, he's classed as a forward in our setup, isn't he? So if we brought in, like, say, I don't know, Osimhen, or we need a backup, though, guys. We need a backup. We can't just sell all our forwards. So are we selling him then? Should we sell him? Marley's giving me a Tony. If we can get a better backup, Tony, do that. Yeah. He's the backup. So let's bench him then. I'm going to bench him for now because we need a squad, don't we? Watkins. Should we back? Oh, I need your help on this one. Are we benching him then? Are we benching him or are we selling him? This one's, I'm leaving this one. Let's have a vote. Are we selling this guy? Let me put it in the chat. I want to know if we're selling this guy or not, because I'm not making this decision. I'm speaking to my assistant coaches, Oregon Goon, Dahl. I'm speaking to Views. I'm speaking to Mali. Yeah, I'm speaking to AFC Always. You know what? Yeah, I don't know whether we should keep this guy. Yeah, I don't know whether we should keep this guy. You know, he's done okay for us. You know, he's a hard worker. But I don't know You need to keep him. I need a second opinion. I need a second opinion. Yeah. So I'm putting it in the chat, people. Let me know in the poll, people. I need to know your answer in the poll. Look at poll results, people. Let us know. Let me check that. Let me check the. Ooh. I've got 100% sell, you know, but I don't know if it's just one person that's voted that. Oh, hold on, look. So 60%, 67% says sell, and 33% says bench. So you know what? Havertz, and yes, you're correct about his wages are mad, what he contributes. See you, and all the best for your future. So he's getting sold as well. It's not. This isn't mad actually. This isn't mad. Yeah. Next on the list. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I missed someone. I missed Martin. I'm willing to keep this guy, you know, but to bench him because I know there's better out there in terms of technicality. But I think if I'm coaching him, I'm going to make him a better player. Me personally, yeah, I'm going to show him the ropes. I'm going to tell him as a winger, it's not just about your pace, yeah, you know, it's not just about your pace and head down. You know, I'm giving him instructions. You know, I'm telling him, you know what, not just instructions, express yourself, yeah. Take those chains and reins off. Go and work. Go and do what you're gonna do. Yeah. Yeah. He can be a striker as well. So we're benching him, yeah? Yeah, let him hold bench for now. Let him hold bench. Because we're gonna be here forever. So he can hold bench. No bench. But yeah, when we bench him, we're keeping it at the same time as well. Sorry, people, I keep pressing the wrong thing. Okay, so we're keeping Martinelli. That's fine. Right. Next up, we've got Trust the Boss. Yeah, that was a striker's goal yesterday. It was definitely a good finish. Trossard. You know, the thing for me with Trossard, yeah, is that time he came into the game, I think it was around March. We bought him in January, and I think around March and stuff, he started cooking, you know. And then Arteta took him out, and Martinelli was fit again. That was the Trossard I loved, but since then, not really seen anything from him. I've not really rated it, you know. And he doesn't look happy. He doesn't look happy, so he's someone I'm probably going to sell. You know, he's 30 years old now. How many goals has he scored? He's only scored 3 goals, 8 shots on target. I know he's decent coming off the bench, but even now, struggling with him coming on the bench now, man. And I think that overall, we're saying sell as well. Sell Trossi. He didn't want to be here, and he's been stinky. Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to sell him. I'm going to sell him. Won't get that much money for him, but I think I'm going to sell him. Right. On loan, you've got a man like Sterling, Raheem the Dream. You know, Arteta said, you know what, it only took him 10 minutes for him to come in. But I think he's only played like 10 minutes. in terms of game time. So I'm joking, but he's someone to like, you know, is he someone you would keep? Because for me, I don't even think he's bench. I don't think he's. Listen, go back to Chelsea, yeah. Like Raheem, but nah, I'm selling your ass. Send him back. Dash way, yeah. Not even bench. You man are cruel. Why do I keep doing the same thing? I keep pressing the wrong stupid thing. Keep his son, but dash him away. Oh, is his son playing for us? Sell Trossi, bringing Semenyo from Bournemouth. That's not a bad shot actually. So get him out. So I think that's like the main squad so far. So now we're going to go through some of the loan players now. So we've got this player, Karl Hein. Obviously, you know, he's obviously a squad player, young goalkeeper, potentially, you know, someone for the future. I don't know how he's doing. I don't know about this guy too much about this guy. What would you do with him? Would you bench him? Every lone player, man's being cruel. Why? So Karl Hein. So you're taking Neto over Karl Hein. Is that what you're saying? You know what? Let's sell this guy, man. Let's just sell his ass so he can go see. Nuno Tavares. You think this guy's got a future at Arsenal? Very erratic when he played. There was a time when he played well, and then he had a game against Liverpool and he messed up. And from then he just went downhill. He was selling his Ross. You can go. Very easy, these ones. Next. Fabio Vieira. Big disrespect to Patrick Vieira's name, man. Big disrespect. Neto his levels. Oh. See, I don't know about this goalkeeper, so that's decent. Fabio Vieira, though. Does he have... Does Fabio Vieira have a future at Arsenal? You remember that goal we scored against Bournemouth, isn't it? He slapped it top. Obviously, you know, a bit mager, very skinny. What do they call him? They call him something as well, something face. What do they call him? Oh, I can't remember. There's a nickname they call him, isn't it? What do they call Fabio Vieira? If you guys can remember that. So that this guy is just too weak for the Premier League, man. I don't think, you know, he's injured at the moment as well. I think as well, you know, I just don't think he's good enough for us. And if we want to win the league, well, you know, Jim can bounce. He can go, man. Yeah, he's getting sold. So see you later, Vieira. Bye. Next one. Albert Lokonga went on loan to Luton last season. It's fairly decent at Luton. Not to say that I actually watched him. Didn't really rate him too much, you know, to be honest, man. I just felt he was just a really safe player. Do you know what I mean? He didn't really take risks. He was more of a sidewards crap man. Didn't really rate him, to be honest, man. So I'm selling him. I don't even need to even Do you know what Mali said already? Yeah, is coming into fruition because it's looking like all of these men are getting sold. Next one we have Nelson, currently on loan with Fulham. One of the Highlanders. You know, has been at Arsenal, I think, since he was about 7 years old. I like Nelson, you know. I do like Nelson, and the reason why I like Nelson because I thought he done all right. But is he going to help us or contribute to us winning the title? I remember he scored that clutch goal against, was it Bournemouth last minute? Where he slapped it top. Was it Bournemouth or was it Southampton? I can't remember which team it was. That kept us in the title race. I do like Reiss Nelson. The thing is, though, he's gonna be very long on the bench. He's gonna be staying a lot of time on the bench. This is a difficult one for me because this is more. Now I'm doing the sentimentals now with Reiss Nelson because I think he's a very good player, and I think that as a club, you know, do we keep these type of players because he's not a bad player? Yeah, you know, I think he's half decent. You know, could he be doing a job for Arsenal right now? Maybe, or maybe not. You know, is there better out there? Definitely, there is definitely better players out there. You know what, Reiss? Sorry, mate. I'm gonna have to sell you, man. You know, I should have got rid of you. You're on big wages as well. I think £100 a week. You're not really force yourself into the first team, so you know, you've only scored 1 goal. Yeah, I want to have to say bye to you, my friend. So he's gone. I've got one more player. Everyone remembers this guy, don't they? Big up to DWTT in the chat. Who remembers this guy? Marquinhos. I thought when I first saw this guy, I thought he was half decent, you know. But maybe my eyes deceived me. Maybe my eyes were doing that. But I thought once I saw him in a couple of friendlies, I thought he looked decent. But apparently he's back again. He's back. Why has he come back? You know, let's see, what has he done? Another player that I think this was a money thing. I think this was I just think this was a money exercise, man. A little Edu backhander, you know. Do you know what? This is bordering on human trafficking, bro. That's what I think this was, a human trafficking thing. Get man out the slum share, give us a couple million. Mafia, you know what I mean? Mafia just said, give me some money for this brother. Yeah, he turned out to be a footballer. So he can go. He can go. He can go. So how many players we got rid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that would be my players out of the club. 15 players. Obviously, it's not going to work, is it? Well, it's not going to happen. But in the real world, those are the players I would want out because I just don't think they're going to ever contribute or ever be, never do well for us, to be honest. But let's talk about players. So we've got rid of 15 players, but let's talk about players. I mean, we can talk about whoever we want because you know what, this isn't real, but we can have dreams, can't we? We can dream, can't we? So, a potential player that I would love to bring in and we can start with the centre forward, is a typical out of 3 players. Who would you buy, sell, and bench out of these 3 players? So the 3 players are Gyökeres, Isak, and Osimhen. So out of those 3 players, who would you start? Yeah, who would you bench, and who would you keep? Gyökeres, Osimhen, or Isak? The floor's open. So I'm gonna tell you my feelings on if we had these players. So if I was going to start someone, I'm a flip flop here. I'm gonna flip flop this right now. I'm telling you that now. I'm flip flopping now. If I'm starting anyone now, it has to be Isak now for me. Isak starts. Isak starts. You know, Gyökeres bench, and Osimhen, see you later. That's how I would do that. Yeah, I think Mali agree as well. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so the next one is Dani Olmo. Who's the guy? Kudus and who's the last person? Olmo, Kudus, and I need one more player. Midfielder. I need one more player. So Olmo, Kudus, and do you know what? I'm gonna give you Nkunku. Those 3 players, yeah. Olmo, Nkunku, or Kudus. Who will you start? Who would you bench? And who would you sell? Chat, let me know. Olmo bench, Kudus sell. Oh, start Olmo, bench Kudus, and sell Nkunku. Is Olmo that much? Is Olmo that? Is he so much better than Kudus? Yeah. I'll be honest, yeah, I've not really watched Daniel Olmo, to be honest. Maybe in the Euros. I don't know, Bruno G. I don't know how Bruno G. Oh yeah, Bruno Gomes. Yeah. Bruno Gomes. Yeah, let's forget Nkunku. Let's just use Bruno Gomes instead. So Bruno Gomes, Olmo, and Kudus. Wow. Isn't Bruno more of a? He's more of an 8 though, isn't it, Bruno? Isn't it? And but let's just choose any one of them anyway. So who would you Olmo, Kudus, or Bruno G? So I think Maddie said Olmo, Kudus, Sell, and Nkunku. So Olmo start, Kudus bench, and Sell, and Nkunku. What about if Bruno G in the equation? Or obviously he's not a 10, is he? So that would be different. Yeah, more of a 8. So give me some 8s. Give me 3 8s, people. So Bruno, because that one I messed up. That one, Bruno. Let's have a look. And this will be the last one, people, before I go. Okay, defensive midfielders then. Let's do defensive midfielders. Zubamendi. Who's the other one? Casado from Barcelona, and Adam Wharton. Zubamendi, Casado from Brentford, and Adam Wharton. Buy, sell, keep. Which one? Which start, keep, sell, or start, bench, sell? Sorry, I'm a bit tired now. What are you doing? What are you doing, people? So Adam Wharton. Let's see what I'm going with Mali today, man. Seriously, because Mali knows his ball, man. Pause. Zubamendi, bench. Start Zubamendi, bench Wharton. And the other you, hey, Casado. Oh, Marcos Llorente. Is he good, yeah? Is he? Who's Marcos? Do you know what? I'm just showing my poor ball knowledge at the moment. Oh, he plays for Atletico, yeah? Add him in as well, Llorente as well. What are you doing with him? What are you doing with Llorente? So he's starting Zubamendi, benching Wharton, so the other you know. What about this brother? Marcos Llorente. Who says he agrees with Mali at the end of the day. But yeah, those last ones are kind of like messed up, man. Seriously, man. I'm just thinking of some backup centre backs now. Let me think of some free centre backs. Oh, centre backs. I don't think I could think of. Okay, so one is going to be Bastoni. Just imagine Bastoni. Mark Gay, and who's the last one? Bastoni, Mark Gay, and oh, this is a difficult one. Who else? Who's that other defender, bro? Who's that other defender? Who's the other defender? Branthwaite. So Mark Gay, Bastoni, and Branthwaite. What are you doing there, people? This is the last one. I won't do anymore. So Branthwaite from Everton, Bastoni from Inter Milan, and Mark Gay. Keep, bench, sell. What are you doing? Let us know what you're doing, people. I'm waiting for Mali's answer, obviously, yeah, because Mali knows his team, bro. Mali knows. Mali knows. And this will be the last one before we wrap up, people. Let me know. Bastoni, Mark Gay, and Branthwaite. Who you starting, who you benching, and who you selling? I kind of agree with this one. Starting Bastoni, Mark Guehi, and Sal Branthwaite. Boy, you was Sal Branthwaite, yeah? I think Branthwaite's a very good defender, you know, but he's also his Mark Guehi as well. Right, Branthwaite is young, but I do rate Branthwaite, you know. I do rate Branthwaite. I would probably sell Mark Guehi, you know, and I know it sounds mad. I think Branthwaite is better on the ball. But it's all opinions. It's all opinions on that. But yeah, man, a good stream today, people, man. I just thought of this idea and I thought, let's just do this, man. But you know what? Big up to everyone that's joined as well, yeah. Big up to my guys, Mally, Views, Oregon Goon, and all those AFC Always, and all those that possibly going to be joining later on, slagging me off in the comments. That's all good, bro. And we all got opinions as well. Selling Bastoni, starting Guehi, Sal Branth. Oh wow, Sal Branth. I don't really see the hype about Sal Branth. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong as well. Do you know what I mean? It's all opinions, isn't it? At the end of the day, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? But how? Do you know what? Man United wanted him, and you know his form in those 3 games against, you know, Man City, Arsenal, and Chelsea deserves, you know what I mean, respect for, you know, a 22-year-old. And he looks like a future possible captain as well, but we will see. We will see. But people, yeah, it's been a great stream. Thursday evening, it is freezing in the UK. It's freezing in London, man. Yeah, that fog's still out there. It's like, it's 1 degree, but I think it's about minus something outside. So make sure you wrap up, people. Yeah. Big game on Saturday versus Brighton. Very difficult game, in my opinion, than the Brentford game. Very different style. And once again, we have to win this game, and we have to go in with a positive mental attitude. But I'll probably be here, hopefully, God willing, inshallah, for the preview of that game on Saturday. Catch me on Honest Rivals tomorrow as well. Maybe, hopefully, if Hughes is about, I might do a in hindsight show if he's about. If he's about, it's going to be tight though. But pause. But let's see if we can get that off tomorrow. But make sure you come and join me tomorrow, man, because you know what, all we do is talk football, and you know what I mean. We want the best for our club, and we want to start winning things, people. Yeah. So up the arse, no. Come on, you gooners, and yeah, peace out, people. One love to the crew. You know what to do. Smash the likes, watch the video, share, and don't you dare stop caring. Peace out, people.